Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Trials and Tribulations. In the last episode, we started off the second case of the game. So far, all we know is that someone is stealing things. Some kind of phantom thief is around. But right now, nothing's happened yet. It's just been Maya, Pearls, and Phoenix going to examine and look around the exhibit, which is for Karain Village's treasures. And we bumped into our old friend Adrian Andrews. She looks good. She looks better. So let's continue on. Of course, you know something's going to happen. All right, October 12th, 10:09 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Nick, this is terrible. What the? You're cleaning the toilet again?
Wow. Yeah, that's the one thing with Phoenix. I wonder if he's actually OCD, you know? Like, if he has, like, an actual disorder or something, because he's very obsessive with cleaning the toilet for some reason. I mean, yeah, I get it. Toilets are gross, but wow.
I never knew you were such a toilet freak.
Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time. That's what happens when you're not going out there and trying to find clients, Phoenix.
I'm going to turn on the TV.
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, authorities have announced that they believe it was work of little typo there. It was the work of the renowned phantom thief Mask the Mask.
I love this song. Oh yeah. That's what I love about this case. The music.
Mask the Mask. According to a spokesperson, Lordly Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief, who only targets rare treasures. Lordly Taylor.
Well, Nick, what are you going to do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing the toilet.
Treasure? Lordly Taylor? You don't think...
Yes! Now get up, Nick! It was stolen by Mask the Mask. Our most valuable treasure. The Karain Sacred Urn was stolen.
What?
Oh boy. Out of all things to steal, let's talk about the Sacred Urn.
Refresh my memory a little. What's this Sacred Urn?
It's only the most important treasure in Karain Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on this poster.
Oh, it still looks terrible. Like what happened in the second game. Oh, Pearl.
Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Ami Faye, the founder of the Karain channeling technique. Right, Pearly? Ah, yes, that's right.
Hold up. I thought that urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Oh, Pearl would know.
Huh? Well... there are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
Uh-huh. She's so cute.
That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Karain Village, Maya's hometown. The Sacred Urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case.
There we are. Okay, what to do?
Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head. So let's see what's next.
What's wrong with you, Nick?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I... Mr. Nick, your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen. Doesn't that even bother you?
But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how...
The village is Mystic Maya. She's the future master of the Karain School of Channeling. You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't.
Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this.
He's not a cop.
Yeah, and get the Sacred Urn back.
But I'm not a detective. I'm a lawyer.
That has nothing to do with this.
You end up doing most of the detective work anyway. He should just be a detective.
If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Man, oh man. There's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again?
Mask the Mask, Nick. Make a note of it. Mask the Mask.
Okay, let's talk about last year's incident a little.
It was terrible. I was arrested and everything.
Like that's anything new for you, Maya? 1 year ago, the murder in Karain village. The man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings, and this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick, would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn.
Isn't Maya right there next to you and you're talking about it? Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Ami on it. Oh, Pearl. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into 1,000,000 pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Spelling either.
Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now, instead of Ami, it says I am. I can't believe no one's noticed this until now. A whole year later. Yeah, that's kinda... This is supposed to be a treasure, right? Nobody's actually monitoring it? That's just weird.
I can't believe it myself.
Okay. Well, nice little backstory there. We didn't have a chance to do this in the last case. But, let's do it now. So, what do you think about this?
Huh, what about it, Pearly? I'm not certain. What do you think, Mr. Nick?
Maybe 3 heads aren't better than 1. Oh, okay, not gonna comment on that. What about the Shichishito?
You know, even I didn't know this statue existed until a little while ago.
Didn't Adrian say it's from a Fae branch family's training hall or something?
Yes, there are actually a lot of training halls scattered all over the country. Hidden away deep in desolate mountains.
Why does it always have to be desolate mountains? Okay. I don't think we need to examine anything else, so let's just move on out. Let's see what we can find out.
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed.
Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night. Bad guy, huh?
Hey, you can't poke around here, pal.
Gumshoe!
Wait a minute, that voice. Oh no, not him again.
That's your friend.
It's you, and I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal?
I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? Not in this world. We always get Gumshoe. At least during the trilogy. Ahem. Gumshoe, I miss you. Alright, no foreshadowing or hints. Okay.
No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here?
Hey, I asked you first. Why are you here
Alright, we got it. Why don't you two kiss and make up already? Hello. It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now is a good chance for you to try to remember it right.
And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick.
Maya, please.
Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Yeah. Good to see you again, too, I guess.
It's like, why? Why? These people. Why? Poor Gumshoe. I feel so bad for him. Why you gotta do that to him, Maya? Why you gotta call him that? That's not nice at all. He saved your lives in the first game from, what's her name? Vasquez and her goons. Okay, so let's talk about what happened.
Mr. Detective Dick, can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Atta girl. It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask Damask.
I know about that, too. Detective, can't you tell us something other than that?
Well, I guess I sorta kinda owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning.
How exactly do you know that?
We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen.
The scene of the crime? You mean here, right?
Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse.
Basement warehouse, huh?
So who is guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy. It's all his fault that the thief got away, pal. He solves one case and gets a swelled head, thinking that he's an ace detective.
Ace detective? Just like an ace attorney? Spin-off. That would be cool, like a spin-off series. I would love that. Okay, Mask Damask. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. About this Mask Damask. Is he famous?
What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask to Mask is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting victims.
What the?
But underneath those disguises is the true Mask to Mask.
So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh?
And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time.
What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the Sacred Urn?
Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something.
Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. And this reminds me of so many things, so many anime and other things with a phantom thief. It's cool. Ace Detective. So why do you call him an ace detective anyway?
That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So, what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Mask to Mask has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back.
Wow, that is impressive. All by himself?
Yeah, I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy.
But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues.
So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Okay, let's talk about the calling card. So what's this calling card?
Here it is, but don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal?
Well, thank you for showing it to us then. Even though you normally see us as the enemy, you're always so giving with information. What's this mark on the front?
That's Mask to Mask's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got it on them.
They didn't mention that on the news flash.
We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by this emblem.
Okay. Okay, let's see.
That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday.
He's a lawyer. Why would a lawyer have copycats? That's the weirdest thing. But that's still cute, Pearl. You're so adorable. And this is not foreshadowing at all, I swear. Thanks, I guess. Okay, is that it? Do we have to present something to you? Let's see. Maybe the urn?
To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me.
What's that?
All the other items that were stolen by Mask the Mask were ones even I had heard of. They were all world-famous treasures. The Tear of Eminon, or the Crown of Bangora.
The Sacred Urn of Karain is famous too. Right, Pearly? Of course, everyone in Karain Village knows about it.
Sounds like we've got an unpredictable thief on our hands. And about the calling card?
Remember, don't tell anyone about that emblem, okay, pal?
Does the thief ever send these to the police?
No, always to the victims. Up until now, the victims have always come to us looking for help, though.
That's not what happened this time, you mean?
You got that right, pal. Listen up. If you guys ever get one of those calling cards, I want you to come to us right away. Got me?
Yeah, sure. What would they... Okay, anyway. Let's get a move on. Let's go to the basement. We'll see that ace detective, I suppose.
No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills.
It's probably because it's air-conditioned. To protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. Huh? What the heck does that mean? Oh no. I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please make yourself at home. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. Nose. Just nose. Okay. And look at that. I just noticed. I have played this game before. This is the first time I'm really looking at him. And his monocle is an actual, like, magnifying glass. Why did I not notice that until now? And his hair, I mean, I already knew that. It's like, it's just so weird. This random piece of, like, an electric yellow and it's shaped kind of zigzaggy, and it's just so stupid. Dude, you look like a freaking goblin. Sorry. But I love this music. I love him. I love this music. He's just ridiculous. I'm trying to figure out his voice. So I'm kind of giving him a little weird accent, like almost like Italian or something. I don't know. Just bear with me as I try to figure him out.
Who are you anyway?
Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear.
What do you see?
Zavari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong?
Yikes! That's scary. How do you know that?
How, you say? The universal skeptic would say that how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams.
What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it.
Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is At Me. Look at me! Okay. nice name there, sir. I was just gonna be calling you, Mr. Goblin, but I guess we'll call you by your name.
Ace, detective.
Oh, hi.
Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of.
The name's right. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney.
Woo! End credits. There you go. Right there. He finally used it.
Ace Attorney.
I'm Maya Fey, Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm, Pearl Fey. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and, Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice.
Oh, so cute.
Excellent. Well then, shall we begin our little game?
Game? Why does the phrase one short of a baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Oh yeah, he's a little, more like muy loco. Okay, sir, you're an interesting character. Let's talk to you.
Ace Detective. So are you really as famous as you say? Of course. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in this city that had not heard of me. Look at me.
Oh.
I am Mask the Mask's arch enemy, the Ace Detective. Look at me. At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light.
Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick?
I have been personally on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Megina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Mask the Mask, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles.
Oh my lord. He's got a little bit of narcissism running through him.
Yeah, they mentioned it on the news in the Great People of the Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward.
Probably the one on his finger.
Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much.
So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Nice. Alright, let's talk about Mask the Mask.
Oh, tell us what you know about Mask the Mask. And keep it simple, please.
Like about how I have devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds? Last night, here in the bowels of this store, we were locked in a most glorious battle.
I see. Huh? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here, in Lordly Taylor?
Naturally. Wherever the mask goes, you will find Atomy laying his elegant traps.
Elegant traps. More like Damask out-eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway.
But this time I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory.
I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. You definitely should. Okay, the night of the crime. This dude is something else. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night?
But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces.
Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. Nice, Phoenix, nice.
I first received a request for my services 20 days ago. And it was 10 days ago that we received Mask the Mask's calling card.
Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived?
Yes. You see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough.
That's Adrian for you.
A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized.
A calling card arrived, right?
Yes. So ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse. And waited for him alone.
Alone? But why? Why did you go to the police for help?
Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops?
You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the mask get away.
I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others.
Concealed?
She's funny.
Precisely. Even the guards on duty here were unaware of my presence.
How is that possible?
To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb.
Anyway, back to what happened last night.
As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Nevertheless, the Sacred Urn disappeared.
But that's impossible. How could it just disappear?
How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here.
For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself.
So you're saying that even though
On one. It's no one. Typos. Come on.
even though no one came through those doors last night, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose? Your very, very large nose?
That's just not possible. Okay, I think that will be it for this episode, guys. Let me know what you think about the voice. Giving him a very exaggerated, like, almost Count Dracula voice. It's the first time I've ever done that voice. It's fun. It's weird. If you don't like it, then I'll go with what I was originally planning to do, which is kind of boring, but it's typical. So just let me know what you think about the voice, okay? I'm probably, I don't know how long it will take or how many episodes will be up by the time I get your feedback. But we'll see. Maybe next episode I'll actually try a different voice and then I'll let you guys compare and let me know which one you like more. Alright? So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this. And until next time, have a nice day. Bye!